Welcome back to part 3 of our D&D adventure, The Storm King's Thunder. I am Matt.
I'm Justin.
I'm Kellen.
I'm Cole.
I'm Christen.
I'm dying. No, Kyle.
So, if you've been listening to our adventure up until this point, we have lost Eric. He couldn't be here with us on this part, so Kellen is sitting in.
Peace.
Kellen is sitting in
Shin 3 chains.
for him. So I'm going to go ahead and kick it off to our DM, Justin, who
He's on to 3 now?
No.
will get you all informed on where we're at and up to speed and where we're going to go.
All right, guys. So if you've been following the last 2 episodes of the podcast, just a kind of a quick rundown of if this is your first time listening. But I highly recommend going back watching, listening to the last 2. Our adventures are a part of the guild known as the White Lotus. Our realm is our setting's currently set in the Forgotten Realms, Dungeons & Dragons world, which is like the default scenario world for this place.
Vanilla as fuck.
Vanilla as fuck. So, the White Lotus, down on their luck, barely squeaking by, desperate need of cash in order to keep things running. Pretty much the bad news bears of most of the guilds within the Forgotten Realms. So they get a word of what sounds like an easy job within the town called Nightstone. Nightstone is a small town near a very large forest, and they offer lodging and specializes in hunting. So a lot of wealthy nobles and people come in, hire out mercenaries as protection against the wildlife and other creatures that exist within the woods while they go hunting. Thinking this might be an easy job for them, the White Lotus sets out in order to make a quick buck and sell their services. Things aren't as what they appear to be within the town. The town's been ransacked. It's mostly destroyed by giant boulders after clearing out what appears to be a goblin invasion and defending what happened to be an invading organization known as the Zentarum, who tried to take over the town after all of its inhabitants have seemingly fled to the north. Successfully defended the town. Unfortunately, they lost the last few guards that were trying to maintain the peace within the town.
Oops.
Kind of holding the promise there. They promised they would go off and rescue the disappeared townsfolk, which they're following the trail out of town into the forest that led them to a cave along the hillside. After a very failed exploration, unfortunately, Christen, our bard, accidentally dropped her drums, alerting everybody within the cave.
No, she shot a fucking firebolt.
No,
I dropped my drum.
She dropped her drums?
Oh.
First in a sneak.
I thought she fucking tried to blind the
and then
goddamn thing.
I tried to blind them with
After you dropped your-
prestidigitation.
okay.
Solar flare did not work that well.
No,
it
it
just
did not.
alerted everyone to her presence.
Yeah, so.
Who didn't already hear it
Hey, you know what?
Your Jubilee.
Don't
Useless.
from the show.
don't focus on the bad stuff, okay? Focus
Yeah,
on the good.
Completely ignore the ogre that's going to smash this.
So we had left off with them fleeing the cave in pure panic from a ogre that was taking a mud bath, and we are now back to where we had left off last
Is that
week.
Gamora?
No.
Sure.
Looks like it, but no.
Because I see...
It is a very
I see
accurate-
Magic the Gathering, I see Dark Souls.
I know, it looks more like a planeswalker.
It is a very accurate
am I
artist
Jace?
rendering of Christen as an ogre.
Am I Jace?
So
No.
it's actually Soren from
Yeah, Soren.
Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
He's
I tried to make you.
vampire.
I tried to make you emo as fuck. So,
He's a vampire lord. He's pretty badass.
so we have a little bit of improvement here. Although I know you guys can't see this, but we rigged a laptop to the TV within the studio here, and we're utilizing a program called Roll20.net. Great virtual free tabletop. You can upload maps or draw on them for encounters. Or what we did, we went ahead and paid for the Storm King's Thunder module, which takes care of most of the work for me because lazy DM is lazy because I have a life. And
That's a lie.
I know, but they don't know that. Okay?
They do know.
So thankfully now we have this great visualization of a lot of the maps that we're utilizing, and we're not playing by theater of the mind. Which might disappoint a few people, but I know most people would actually appreciate the visualization of actually being able to see where their characters are in combat.
It makes the ability for us to do cooler stuff.
I think so.
Can flip off a wall I didn't know was there before.
Yep.
I thought you meant like putting a middle finger to the wall. Like you
yeah.
can do that
Fuck
before.
you all!
I thought there was only a 2-dimension.
Additionally, just for clarification, my end, how far is one square on this grid?
5 feet.
Oh, excellent.
Oh damn! I can move far. This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, except there's 2
Okay,
people.
so you guys in a panic had fled the cave.
Okay.
The ogre. Just for setting, it is what did we say last time? Midday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is midday.
Yeah, because we already power napped through the night.
As you guys are now in a pure panic, you decided to flee the cave from this ogre. He's raging out. He's angry that there's these intruders. You hear the cries and shouts of what appears to be several goblins who had already let out this screeching cry within the cave that you're pretty sure alerted just about everything that was in there. You can already hear, as you guys are running off, you hear the ogre just beating down on you. His thundering footsteps echo across the cave, and you could feel it underneath your feet as he's chasing after you. And despite your head start here, he's a pretty fast ogre. As you guys burst out through the mouth of the cave and scatter into the woods, the ogre skids to a stop. The bright light seems to offend him. He's not too happy.
He's offended.
Triggered.
Did you assume my gender?
He's
You
really
see my brightness level?
he's trying to shield his eyes. You hear him kind of give like this exasperated groan, and then
Does it sound like an attack of opportunity?
quickly he kind of like shrugs you guys off easily like that, and he saunters back in the cave, dragging his club behind him.
Is this
Saunters.
Is this a Matt groaning episode? Or is it just like,
Arr! No man is hurting me.
So he sauntered back into the cave.
He sauntered with his hip swaying.
sassy?
This is a sassy saunter.
Yeah.
He don't need you guys. He knows he's tough.
I
If
got
he
a mud pit.
if he sauntered back into the cave,
You know
should we
what?
just try to find a different way into the
How
cave?
about we just cut down a lot of logs, block out the front of the cave, and just light it on fire?
Well, because there's still people in there.
Well, then we don't
Yeah.
have to worry about the people. Oh wait, no, we're
Aren't you a
Yeah, you
cleric?
can't.
Death cleric.
Fucking useless cleric.
Unless
not-
you can revive
we're not murder
everyone in
hobos.
there.
I can't revive.
All right, then. Let's not do that.
I can't
We're not
revive,
murder
I'm not.
hobos.
We are not murder hobos.
That's our group chant.
What if that's his name is Murdor Hobo?
Wait,
Murder
what?
Whatever you say,
I
Fillmore.
can't speak. We're not murder hobos, but my name's Murdor Hobo,
The death cleric.
the death cleric.
All right, so-
Terry.
I'd say we scout and see if
It-
we can find another way into the cave.
As you guys are kind of like debating on what your plan next, you kind of hear like the faint muffled cries of somebody within the cave. You hear it sounds
Cat.
you hear it sounds extremely faint, but it sounds like somebody's crying for help.
Ah,
Do
Shit.
we scout around to see if we
Get this
can?
pickle jar.
Well,
Is
hold
there
on.
another means of ingress? Is that the idea here?
Wait, no, I thought no one plays that game.
Shut up. I mean, we can see if that's feasible.
So, can I use my Outlander ability to understand the geographical region and see if there'd be another way into the cave?
Is that what that ability does?
Well, it
Maybe
says
one that senses rocks would be able to.
you can always remember the layout of a region in their geographical features. You can usually find enough food and water for 6 people.
The woods layout is easier for you to understand, but it doesn't necessarily. It's more like in terms of skill that allows you to forage
Okay.
and try to survive off the land. It doesn't necessarily allows you to navigate through it.
Okay.
So then I think I'd like to try to find where that sound came from and head in that direction.
It definitely came from the mouth of the cave. How deep into the cave
crap.
you're unsure just from gauging it.
So the question is, do we go into the cave or do we scout around to find a different way in?
Scout around and find a different way.
Because we know if we go right in, we're going to run
Can
right
we
into
do
that
that?
ogre.
You sure can.
Let's scout then. I mean, yeah, if we can find maybe something that's a little less populated. Who has high stealth?
Um,
You, the sneaky
I have
one.
+3.
You have more stealth than I do as a
just kinda
giant
gauging
fucking
it.
dragon.
Gauging how easily the ogre gave up, you feel like you're kind of safe if you stay outside. Within the light, you guys aren't too sure though when nighttime comes whether or not they'll actually start venturing out.
Oh, okay.
So should we just camp and wait till dark?
Well, we gotta camp somewhere where they can't see us.
Or do we just lay in wait until dark
well, I mean,
instead of
rather than
ambush?
just waiting, let's scout around.
I mean,
might as well not waste time.
Wouldn't it be smarter to just like, because while it's daytime, if we do get fucked and caught, why don't we just like run and then we're in the daylight? I mean, we should scout. I said we should scout.
So first thing I want to do is at the mouth of the cave, there seems to be like a 10-foot opening. Is there a possibility of laying some hunting traps down stealthily?
Do you guys have any hit traps?
I have
Yes.
4 hunting traps on me.
I do too.
You sure can.
I would like.
Say
I would-
400 traps on
I have 400
No.
traps.
I would
He's
like
a
to do
fucking
that.
rock. He can carry it.
Do I need to roll for traps, or is it just done?
I would suggest making a stealth roll. You
Roll
keep
for
in
shots.
mind that the cave is now high alert. You pretty much alerted everybody in there.
So if you roll
So
a
there is
one,
there is a
you're
possible
gonna
chance
right
that whatever else is in there is expecting someone else to show up.
I'm gonna risk it.
What's your stuff up?
Oh, I don't have any stealth.
Oh,
wait, I have 2.
there you go.
Hey.
Stealth of 2.
One more than me.
something. 11.
13.
Cole,
You fart.
ever so bravely, you decide to venture forth into the mouth of the cave. The rest of you, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna back him up or?
No.
Nope.
Thumbs up our asses.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. You're gone.
Very,
Cole.
very definitive. No.
Cole,
Yep.
without Christen, you cannot see in the dark, and the cave is pitch black.
Bang pots and pans. Just like use.
Well, if he's
I
right
am
at the
Daredevil now.
if he's right at the mouth of the cave, wouldn't the light from inside show it in so he can at least see the mouth of the cave where he wants to set the traps?
Oh, okay, we'll do this.
The mouth of the cave isn't going to be completely pitch black.
Love that movie.
Is that the singing movie?
No, that's Vindy.
That's pitch perfect.
No.
That's pitch perfect.
Yeah, Vin Diesel just goes on.
Yes.
Yeah, he goes on a
sings
tour.
about show tunes.
Yeah.
I own
And then
Pitch
Cher
Perfect
shows
1
up.
and
He
2.
joins a glee club.
I am a
Cher shows
huge
up
fan
and
of
they have
DMX. I have the tattoo on my lower
He
back.
joins
That'd be DOS Sound Machine.
a glee
No, it's
club
Sound of Music.
that's got to
where they're, like,
go
doing
fast.
something.
Did I do it?
Sound of Music, where they're gangs or something.
I don't know my musicals.
Well, I, mean, I guess the
My
Nazis
Side
were a
Story?
gang.
What-
Sound of-
that's it.
You're an idiot.
I guess the Nazis were a gang.
Heidi?
Bad gang.
Wait, Heidi.
Sound of Music. Sound of Music.
The hills are alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's with the.
My musical knowledge is pretty much
I can't
producers
remember her
and
name.
South Park's bigger
Not
one over
Heidi.
the cut.
Judy
Judy.
Garland.
Judy
Judy
Garland.
Garland.
That's the one.
I guess Tenacious
Right.
D
Hey,
counts as a
I'm in.
musical
I got
as
it.
well.
You
We
got
can-
it,
we can
but-
hang out.
Yeah, we're good.
Did that do it?
The Van.
Why are we hanging out watching musicals?
Yeah, this is now the musical hour.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey,
Hey,
there you
we
go.
That's so.
That is as far as you
There's
can see
a
within the cave.
there's a 10-foot span. I just want to lay them at the 2 squares that are above me. Those 2 there. I want to lay all
Those
2 in
are-
one square, 2 in another.
Okay.
You're gonna have to figure out how to put traps down, huh?
So what we're gonna say like that?
can you use MS Paint?
Yes, sir.
Just draw one.
There's 1, 2 in that square, and 2 in the other square. Bingo.
Like that?
Yips.
Okay.
Double up.
Yeah, you could just draw X's on them.
Can you draw?
I would have to draw X's.
That's fine.
You got a
That's,
paintbrush.
that's
right there.
effort.
Yes. All right, you guys ready for this? Watch this.
Paint and draw are 2 separate things.
Oh no! Don't do it
Dear
anymore.
Christ,
Please
what
stop.
What do the O's look like?
Those are fissures.
You know, actually,
It's like
Wait,
Jamie Foxx drew them.
is it me or should you place another trap
Jamie
right next to
Foxx.
one of those?
You mean Michael J. Fox?
No.
It's like Ray
You know,
drew.
if he's blind, he can't draw straight.
Yeah, if he's
He's Ray
red.
Charles.
Jamie.
Ray Charles.
He got really into that role.
I'm sure he did.
He blinded himself for that role. And then
And then he did
Which is-
Sprint commercials.
and Sprint commercials and Django Unchained.
Yeah, there you go. Or no, he's not doing Sprint. Whatever.
No, the Verizon.
Verizon.
No, they're
Whatever.
anti-Sprint. No, the Verizon guy's doing Sprint.
There you go.
What a traitor.
Meh. I'd do it for the money too.
Don't worry about it, Justin. I think we essentially understand he's got 4 traps there.
There's
He's
4
got 4
traps
traps
there,
directly in
but
front.
I think you should put one next to that so you have 3 in a row.
There you go.
We see nothing.
We see
so-
We see nothing.
Yeah. I can mentally understand there are 2
Yeah,
traps there.
we get what's going on.
All right, and then I would like to leave the cave
Just highlight.
stealthily.
Okay.
Roll backwards.
Cole.
Flip, 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 flip.
Tumble.
Cole, as
The
you're
boulder
kind
uses
of
roll?
sneaking away out after dropping your traps, you definitely hear the cry of somebody. screaming like almost in a sheer panic. Help!
Help!
As
Scream back at him.
he
Shut
screams
up.
about maybe about 3 times. Just as he's about halfway screaming through help as the 4th time, and all of a sudden he's just silenced.
Oh, good night.
Nicole, did you hear anything?
Nope.
Cool.
Completely neutral. What's the game plan, folks?
We're gonna sit out. We're
Scouting.
gonna hide and.
I thought we're scouting.
Oh well. Okay, we'll scout for another way into the.
I mean, better than just sitting on our asses.
We're gonna scout around to see if there's another
We
way
already
into the
had
cave.
long rest, I think.
Would someone like to make a nature check?
You let the nature folks do it. I don't have shit on
Who's got the
nature.
highest nature?
I have 2.
I have 3.
I've got 2.
Oh, seriously?
You are the
highest
nature.
nature.
You are
Wow.
the nature bitch.
I thought I didn't
Sup,
have
Drew?
that.
DJ Nature!
Give me 12.
Was that plus your modifier?
That's plus modifier.
Amazing.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, baby.
Being a hill, you
Password
guys
number.
can navigate around the hill, either going east or west. Which direction would you like to go?
Weast.
West.
Yes.
Weast.
John Weast.
We stand
Put
in
it to
the same
vote.
place.
East or west?
West.
Young one.
West.
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 Okay.
Well, why don't we have a
Like
couple go left
Kanye.
and couple go right?
Well, no, don't split up.
All right.
Never split
Wait,
the party.
wait.
Never
That was
split the
that was
party.
4E.
What?
That was 4th edition.
I don't care.
I'm just saying, don't split the party because if we run into an ogre, we're gonna be screwed.
Okay.
Half
Somebody
of us
leaves
are.
on one side that just
Yeah.
comes back.
Pungent
Never
onion
mind.
stench.
Alright,
Wrong
west
way.
side. We're going to the west side.
Shrek is love. Shrek is love.
As you guys make your way to the west side of the hill, towards the base of it, you begin to see there's a free flowing stream of water kind of pouring out off one of the side there. Just kind of a glance, you can already tell maybe you could probably you could squeeze through there. It looks a bit narrow, but you figure you can
Single
make your
row.
way through it. From the distance, you begin to notice that there is a figure kind of eyeing the same hole. In the distance, it's somebody clad in scale armor. They do have a kind of a heavy weapon attached to them, and they're wearing something similar that look like what the guards are wearing over in Nightstone.
I'd like to gently walk up to the person with the hands held high and say, "Welcome."
And then killed us. Or tried to.
Fillmore, who was once
Oh, that's
a
him.
sailor, had settled in at the town of Nightstone and
Oh,
settled down as a
boys.
guard. As a guard, there.
Jesus, Fillmore.
Just going to the dock, look for some sailors.
I like this guy.
He's got a
Fillmore,
real zing to
who
him.
had saved
This was in the 1950s.
had saved most of the townsfolk and led them to this cave. Unbeknownst to him, though, it appears that the monsters had taken residence within inside the cave there. While trying to save a few people from the creatures, he was barely able to escape himself, and now he's been trying to find a way to get back in and free the people of the Nightstone.
So, we were at the front of the cave. What was your name again?
Fillmore.
Fillmore. Got it. My name's Bellfire. So we were just at the front of this cave. Apparently, there's an ogre there and a bunch of goblins. Solar flare is ineffective. So I laid some traps in the front, and we're looking to rescue some people. Would you like to join the White Lotus?
Yeah, why not?
Sold.
Hey!
Here's your application form.
It's just an X on a blank piece of paper.
I'm about to say this.
And you must
This is
donate.
literally just scribbles.
You must
and
do-
sign, please.
You must donate 2 rocks to him.
Yeah.
Any rock will do, so just go over there and get some.
You're gonna have
I
to.
dump them out of my boot and then hand them to you.
I'm gonna go
You might
ahead
have
and take
to-
all of them and put them in my pocket.
You might have to swing the mic towards you because it's not picking you up very well on the backside.
I dump
There
the
we go.
rocks from my boot and give them to, what was your name?
Bellfire.
Bellfire.
Yeah, I'm gonna take all those rocks and put them in my pocket. Greedily.
He
Your
likes,
butt.
he likes his rocks.
Up his butt.
Okay.
No, he's not getting his rocks.
Welcome. What's your name? Fillmore?
Fillmore.
Fillmore.
Damn good
Fillmore
name.
the Fantastic.
Fillmore the.
What makes you so fantastic, Fillmore?
I don't know.
It's self-proclaimed.
I was
We're working on that.
I was hoping for like
It
a
was kind of-
heartfelt backstory.
No, it
working
was
on
kind of a joke being a sailor. I would come into port and people would be like, "Oh, you're a sailor, you know.
And then
you,
into sailors.
you must, you must be one of those type of guys." And I was like, "I don't know what you mean." They're like, "You're probably fantastic."
Right, oh.
Flamer.
Flamio. All right, let's go into this cave.
Fillmore, before we jump in, what are your skills? Like, in case we need you, like, are you good in a fight, or are you better just as,
He
like,
likes it when it's
deadly?
raining men.
Trust me. I'm fantastic.
We're gonna be on guard.
Sold! I love you. I like this guy.
It's good enough for the White Lotus.
Yep.
Okay, the
You're just B squad material.
Yep.
as you guys kind of
Squat
scope out
down.
the cave, you do see that it is fairly narrow. You cannot fit side by side.
He's better
crawling
than,
into it.
than Shin 2 Chains already, who went to go record his rap album.
Well, he
It is
dry,
also
so it's gonna be fire.
also no light.
In his hand.
Also, no light is emanating from this tunnels here. So, Kristen,
Cantrip.
you'll be able to see with it just fine, but nobody else.
Am I leading? Should I lead everyone?
Guys,
You have torch, right? Or you
I have light.
have light?
Yeah.
Well,
Do we
that will
want to
also alert
cast-
everybody.
Yeah, do we want to cast light or do we want to look first?
Let Kristen go first.
All right, you want to scout? Go scout.
Yeah.
I have a Dungeoneer's pack, so I probably have torches.
Okay.
We're gonna hold off just in case because if we light the light, then they're gonna see it. So I'll go up front and then I have a line of sight and I can let you guys know if I see anything further up. I have a line of sight within 60 feet, I think. So.
That's fantastic.
That is fantastic, Phil Moore.
I want to find a way to just put that in everywhere.
Hold on.
Is there anything else around this area that we could discern or look for that would be helpful?
In what way?
Rocks.
That's a great question. I'm gonna go with shot at the dark. Anything that may be able to help us into the cave. Can we move some rocks aside to get into the cave better? Are there any other entrances?
We might collapse.
The cave itself, the tunnel itself is it is narrow, but you can squeeze through it. There's really no other way into it. It looks like other than the mouth of the cave. Or
Okay.
All right, so we move forward through this water area, river area,
Well, are you
stream.
just going in front of us, or
I'm
are
going in
just
front of you guys.
scouting?
are you gonna go in first and then take a look, or are you gonna?
Scout.
Let me scout.
Okay.
I'll
Would
leave
you-
them, and then if I need to turn tail and run, we'll do it. So I'm gonna jump in first.
Kragnar, please make a stealth roll.
I was afraid you'd say that.
You might want to leave your
You
base.
won.
You
I'm stealthy as fuck right now.
despite
You're
it
a
being
ghost.
a stream of water, you carefully conceal your footsteps, making sure to touch the water ever so lightly.
I'm in a ghillie suit for no reason, just floating on the
It's
water.
a rock ghillie suit.
You're now
With a
the
string
boss.
coming out of it. It's very
No.
convincing.
Yes.
You're now the boss.
the boss.
As you make your way through the water, looks like it's coming from a source there, and you have a slight glimpse of an opening ahead of you.
So I see it's clear for about 60-ish feet. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, can I move up
35 feet.
to where the rock kind of starts and see if I can see around this corner here?
Like right here.
Yes. Okay, so
Oh,
I know
that's
it's
cool.
at least a little bit clearer, and it leads in a little bit more. So I'm gonna go back and tell the guys it's safe to come in for a little bit, and then I'll just slowly scout.
Okay, so
we'll probably
you're
be
gonna go
like,
back.
What, 5-6 squares behind you?
Yeah.
How's that sound, guys?
Okay.
Great.
So I go back to the mouth of the stream.
Nah.
I go, hey you guys, it's okay to come in the cave.
Okay.
What's,
Who's
where's your accent from?
Who's next?
I've never heard that before.
It's a very special accent.
You wouldn't know because it's fantastic.
Maybe I would. I'm a sailor. I've been around the world.
I've been around some places, I'm betting.
Maybe.
Phil,
Those lonely
I'm gonna have to
nights.
tell you to shut up, okay? Alright, so then with them behind me, in the mouth of the cave now, I'm going to move forward where I was. Let's do 4 spaces. I'm going to move up 1.
No diagonal.
Yeah. And I'm going to... This is shifty.
And
They're behind me.
yeah,
though.
we're now
Are they
in
at-
that.
Yeah, they're now...
We're near the pool of water.
Wouldn't we all need
Who's-
to do a stealth check?
Who's, if you guys want to try to keep quiet, you guys have to make a group stealth check.
Alright.
Do you want me to do it since I have the highest stealth?
We all roll and then.
Okay, everyone.
everyone do it?
4 to stealth.
You have +4 to stealth?
I got +4.
Never mind.
Goddamn.
You're a sneaky warrior.
I'm pretty fantastic.
God damn it, Phil.
As I finger cut at everybody, and they already fucking hate me.
We got
So
Phil Moore, the fuck boy here.
if I guys make you do a group stealth, then Kellen will be rolling for all of you.
Okay.
That's fair.
Don't fuck
well,
up.
I already did myself.
Yeah.
Fucking-
I'm rolling your old 20.
I can-
I
give
think his
him
name
rock
should be changed from
inspiration.
Fillmore the Fantastic to
Um,
Fillmore the Fuckboy.
That way, if you
I'll expend.
I second that notion.
I'm gonna give Kellen a bardic inspiration.
All right,
just
so
in case.
add a. You can take a d6 and add it to your roll if you decide.
You've been
or
inspired
after.
not to be a
Yeah.
fuckboy.
and you can choose to use it after if you
Alright, I'm
like.
gonna use it after then.
Okay. What do you got?
So I rolled a 1.
Oh, no!
That sucks.
They're loud as
So I got a
fuck.
5.
No, that's a crit. Isn't
That's a
it?
crit fail.
It's
Yeah,
a
that's
crit
a
fail.
fail.
You can't modify it from there.
You shit your pants and yell.
With finger guns blazing.
That's all ones are. You fart or you shit yourself.
Kellen,
Got my 6.
That's pretty
As you-
fartastic.
as you
You accidentally sneeze and your finger gun goes off. You shoot a spell out of your finger.
Who the hell is it? You, Hakusho? What the fuck?
Yes, spirit gun.
Yeah.
the walls of the cave are a little bit
Fucking
damp and
hate our new
slimy.
friend.
You try to reach out
Maybe
to brace
you
yourself
should.
and you slip. You fall and just you crash against the floor.
So
loudly.
much for being fantastic, huh, Fillmore?
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry, Fillmore.
The sound echoes within the sound echoes within the cave, but as in a panic, you wait for a few seconds, and nothing seems to happen.
More like
I'm a
Falmore.
sailor. Dry land doesn't do it for me.
You're in a fucking stream, Phil.
Maybe we should just have normal names like Phil,
Point,
Terry.
counterpoint?
Yeah.
No argument. Concede the argument. to Ragnar.
No, here's your counterpoint. We brought drinks.
Yeah. Okay.
Fillmore,
they're
the
behind me.
fuckboy.
I'm gonna go in
Well,
after
fantastic.
him. Clearly, it doesn't matter now.
I'm gonna move up 1 whenever you get the minute.
I just scream, "Ah, fuck," as I fall.
I'd like to ride your
Son
slimy
of a
body down the
bitch.
stream as a toboggan.
All right, Kristen. As you
Makes a
move
tricky
upward,
trick here.
you begin to see that the path seems to branch out to the east and the north.
What are we thinking, gents? It seems like it's more open
Well,
to
you're kind of
the-
thinking about yourself right there.
Yeah, sorry. It's more east, and then there's a north passage.
I would have to say if the passage to the east is wider, we should look at that first.
But wider also means more things.
I think wider means
Guys, try to
danger.
cast light, so
Huh?
at least
I
we
think
can see
wider
what's in
means
front of us.
danger.
Yeah, I'm gonna go north. Because I want to see if this leads out anywhere. Then this could be another means of escape.
Jesus Christ.
You fall in a pit and die.
Shit! Oh shit! Oh my god!
Turn around!
Okay,
Kristen, as you
Fuck! That's
As you-
a lot of things.
as you walk north, the path in front of you to the west opens up, but to the north you
They didn't. God damn it!
Oh my god!
to the north of you you see another
No,
you see
open
another
areas are
opening.
dangerous.
Shut up.
This makes it so much better because she's freaking out about how much shit she's seeing.
And we can't see it.
It's literally 10 things in a room.
All we hear is her going.
I turned to Kenny for a minute.
You can see the image of what appears to be 3 giant rats.
Dude, is that the Iron Bull back there? That's awesome.
That does look like Iron Man.
Doesn't it?
So,
Okay,
your
I
rocks
choose to back up.
Fuck it.
in your boobs. Where are they from?
We're gonna go to the path to the east now. I'm gonna let the guys know, don't go north. We're gonna go
Actually, I
east.
haven't taken my boots off in 4 years. Well, I know.
These are lovely. Lovely, by the way.
These rocks have traveled
Can
many
you,
oceans.
Can you scroll that down, please? There we go. All right, I'm
So open sesame then.
now. Can you scroll?
As
to the,
you squeak
right?
your way forward, Kristen, you peek your head out from the
Okay.
corner there.
There's another horny bastard.
There's another one up top left too.
There's
Either
that
one. I'd rather fight all the rats than whip them there. Yeah.
What about King Rat there?
Shit! There's so much stuff.
Kristen,
You know what? Maybe
In
the
front
direct
of you,
approach is a
there-
good idea.
there's a what looks like a formation of what do you call them? Stalactites? What the ones that point upward from the ground?
Mites.
Mites.
Stalagmites.
Yeah.
There appears to be a crop of them ahead of
I don't
you. Somewhere
I think it was tights from the
somewhere
top.
wedged between the cracks of the formation, you can see there appears to be a figure. It's massive. It's giant. It also sounds like it's snoring.
It's pretty big.
Oh, they're asleep.
Unless.
Their throats.
I'm gonna slit an ogre's throat and it's sleep.
Roll for initiative.
It's a little difficult for you to see, but often you kind of creep around the corner to your left and your right. You do see there appears to be a goblin to the north of you and to the south of you, and to the southeast of you there appears to be that massive ogre who's kind of happily gone back to his mud bath.
So that is probably where the key of the cave is, like the mouth of the cave. So we're not terribly far from the front.
So maybe we should go back to the front, make them fall for your traps.
Or try to draw the noise, maybe?
Or just have Kristen book it out and watch the traps, and then come back around.
Oh, like run it?
I'm sorry, I should have mentioned this before. It took you guys about an hour to try to navigate.
Son of a bitch.
Fuck.
It took you about an hour to navigate to this side of the cave. So if you
Okay.
want to make the trip back, it's gonna take
And
another
an
hour.
to get back. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna go back to the guys real quick, and I'm gonna tell them what I've seen. So then.
What's that smell?
It's me shitting myself. So guys, there
Oh,
are
me too.
2 distinct rooms. One is much bigger than the other. Off to the east, we have 2 ogres. One of them appears to be sleeping. The other one is still taking a mud bath. That's the one that chased us earlier. There's some goblins. I cannot tell exactly where they are. Then to the north, there's a shitload of rats. And something else that I couldn't quite see. It may be something dangerous. I'm not sure.
Did you happen to see anything that would cause a scream? And if so, would that thing be alive?
I didn't see any humans, survivors, nothing. My only other idea, other than all of us moving, is perhaps me casting invisibility and trying to sneak past them.
But if you trip up, you're kind of...
How long does a potion of invulnerability last?
1 minute, which is 10 turns.
Okay.
So,
Are there any downsides to it? Like you can't actually attack or...
No, it gives you resistance to all sources of damage. So slashing, piercing, blunt,
it's
and
just
magic.
resistance, not complete.
It's like what I have when I rage.
Except it also gives you resistance to magic as well.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So it's complete invulnerability?
No.
Well, not invulnerable,
Just resistance.
just
Just
resistance,
resistance.
which means half damage.
Kind of makes the name pointless.
Meh.
Should be a potion of resistance.
Agreed. However,
Right,
so
strong
if we
word.
go north and try to attack the rats, I think the rats will be easier to kill. But it may wake up the ogres. I don't know if the ogres can fit through.
I don't think they can fit, but I know for damn sure the goblins probably could.
How big were these rats?
I mean,
ROUSs?
They're of unusual size.
they are of unusual size. I'd say
Well, you know what? Let's bring out some
You're welcome, Cole.
bestiary here.
Hold for
All right,
I mean,
Bestiary.
they're
All right, guys.
This
Should we,
break
they're
brought
like the
to you
size
by
of 2 or 3
Patreon.
footballs.
should we stop sneaking and start lighting up?
I should have you record. I should have you do voiceovers for that because that was pretty good.
Yeah, all right, I'm in.
Done and done.
It appears to be about as big as a dog.
Okay.
Let's fucking go to the
that is
rats.
The ogres themselves are. I'm gonna ask the scout, Miss Kragnar.
Yes.
Can they fit through those? Can they actually come and get us where we're at?
I am betting that they cannot, but I will need a DM to confirm
What?
if the ogres can actually get through this passage that we're in.
The walls themselves, they're about.
Per the square, it says 5 feet.
Well, it's 5 feet movement per square, but the measurements and everything.
I mean, the ogre is definitely bigger than that. They occupy like 2 or 3 squares, so logic would dictate that they cannot.
But this is
Hold please for
magical
DM
realm.
checking.
What is logic?
As you guys kind of take a quick kind of glance around, you begin to notice that I guess in terms of width, it's about 12 feet wide. The ceilings themselves are about 20 feet
Sure, I
high.
could fit through that.
So ogres cannot get through?
You think he could probably squeeze through it.
Okay.
It's gonna take some effort, but he can probably squeeze his way through.
All right, so now the thing is, should we go after the rats and hopefully not get surrounded by the ogres, or take out the ogres first and then leave the easier job?
In my opinion, Matt lays down traps at the mouth of the ogre cave. We take care of the rats, and then if the trap gets sprung,
But-
hopefully it kills those 2 goblins,
There,
and we
there
can.
might be another path though between those.
Yeah, well, we can just jump over a trap. And
Or he can just disengage it.
So how long is that room to the north? Did you get a good look at that?
I mean, it's definitely at least. My vision is 60 feet, and I was seeing there was space beyond that, so it's at least 60 feet wide.
I say we go that way.
But there's 2 fucking ogres in
okay,
it.
so group
Fight the
consensus.
not the big one.
Oh, that
That's
room?
rats.
That room was probably. Yeah, that's actually
I say we go
40
to
to
east to
50
the rats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fillmore, east or north?
Go.
North.
North.
Okay.
The rats are north.
Yeah. What do you want?
Okay, I want to go north
Okay.
then.
North. Okay.
I want to go to the rats, wherever the rats are.
Rats.
Okay, that's north.
So,
Rats.
is it just Kristen that's leading you all through the cave, or are you guys going?
Well- Are we done sneaking?
No.
No.
Okay.
Let's rat it up, bro.
So you guys still can't see anything. It's just Kristen who's got dark vision. You guys are,
Got it.
except for Kristen, you guys are in pitch black.
Where
Are we
are
done
you?
sneaking yet? So I can cast light on this.
No, you would
No.
need to cast
We need to
light when
set
we go
those
to north.
traps if we're doing that.
Set the traps. We'll go north, light,
You have to go with
and
Christen.
fight.
Yeah. So I lead Cole to drop more traps. No,
actually
I
it'd be
lead
Matt,
Matt
'cause
to
my
drop
traps are
more
used.
traps at the entrance to the east mouth of the cave.
Yes, Rex is.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I'm gonna lead Matt to the east little niche
Hey,
here,
Kristen's character.
so he
two
can lay
things
traps
north.
down.
Okay, so,
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. So where I'm standing, we want to put traps on, basically.
what traps do you guys have?
He
I
has,
have
Hunting
hunting
traps.
traps.
Okay,
he
how
has
many do you
4.
have?
Huh? I have 4.
Okay, where are you gonna drop them?
I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna put them to the square. I'm gonna put all 4 of them the square ahead of Kristen.
Right here?
Yes.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, you lay down a hunting trap.
All right.
I would lay down 4 hunting traps.
It's 100 trap per square.
You son of a bitch.
How about put one where I'm standing?
I'll put one where she's standing and then another one where I'm standing.
It goes off and fuck. Then I
We'll
will.
assume you're walking back.
Yeah.
Now,
now we
game
go
plan.
north.
We're gonna go north. We definitely need light, unless no, we definitely need light. Are we gonna full on out and out try to fight these things, or are we gonna try and sneak past them?
There's no way to sneak.
I don't think there's
How
no
can
way
we
to
sneak and light at the same
I
time?
don't know.
We can't. That's why we have to make the
Can
option.
you cast light at a
What if you
distance?
go forward more,
I have to
Kristen,
touch it.
and you cast invisibility and you can tell us what's.
I was thinking of that.
You can tell us how much is actually in that room and then come back.
All right, I'm going to cast invisibility.
Okay.
That's one spell.
How long does that last?
An hour.
Okay. And you're gonna scout ahead?
I'm gonna scout ahead.
Remember, when you say something, it does deactivate it.
Cast a level 2 spell. Okay.
And we can't like have
When
you
you
draw
say
it.
something, it deactivates it. So when you come back,
How long
Yeah,
is your
yeah.
How long is the rest for you to get that spell slot back?
it's a long
It's
rest.
a long rest.
Oh fuck.
But I do have a song where during a short rest I can pop another, like I can
Okay.
fix my spell slots. So I cast invisibility. I'm gonna walk forward, and I'm gonna walk.
North.
No, you're gonna go back to where the rats are. Yeah.
No,
Kristen.
I want to look in this.
Oh,
area.
yeah.
Kristen, give me a nature check.
I don't care for these checks.
No, don't go. See, I was thinking you go to the room.
This
with
is
the
gonna
rats.
determine how long it's gonna take you to explore the cave.
Okay. Nature check.
I know.
20 seconds.
23 plus modifier.
Damn.
Nice.
So you glance at the room and literally the entire room is mapped in your head.
It's like the Matrix. I just get loaded into my neck and shit.
Kristen, as you
Kung
cast
Fu.
invisibility yourself and leave behind your friends,
Bye.
you could decide to go forward and explore.
Okay.
You stop out as the mouth of the cave from where you were last time.
Whoa, that's cool. Okay, so is that a rat to my north?
No, it's not.
What is
It's,
that?
it's a
Looks like
goblin.
Okay, so there's a goblin to my north. There is an ogre to the east. There's another ogre southeast, and another goblin southeast, southwest. There's 2 of them.
Okay, is there anything? Can you see anything farther north?
I'm trying to go. I'm moving
West?
north. I'm relying on DM
Northeast?
to move me. Can you scroll up, please? Okay.
No.
Yeah, there is a path.
There is a path.
Maybe it might just dead end there.
Looks like
Keep
that
moving.
Oh,
goes
that
right.
looks like it backs around towards where we are, or
That
where
does.
the
That
rats are.
That one backs.
So that's where that north room is. That
Yeah.
where the
Yeah.
rats are.
Where would you like to go, Kristen?
You have one more trap.
What's up?
in it.
Where would you like to go?
Up more a little bit.
No, I laid all 4.
You only placed 3. It was 1 per square.
Oh yeah.
And you only marked 3.
Scroll
So
up.
you could put.
I can't follow her though.
No, you can give it to her. and
Is
Is that
place
a, is
it
that a
there.
chasm?
That's a ravine.
So is that the end of the cave, or can I jump it?
Kristen.
You want to try jumping?
As you as
you jump
stop
it-
short of this massive fissure in the ground, it appears to be 8 foot wide. You're not quite sure how deep though, but just kind of gauging. It looks about 20 foot deep.
If you jump it, it's gonna deactivate your invisibility.
No, it won't.
It did when you came back to the.
No, when she
No,
told us.
when I
Okay.
talked
When
to
she
you,
told
it was
us. Okay, okay.
different.
Yeah.
The only way that my invisibility will get stopped is if I cast a spell.
Or trip on someone.
Well, that or like interact with somebody. So can I jump that,
It's 8 feet.
or can I attempt to jump it? Is my question here.
You can.
Now the real question is, should I?
No.
But I'm saying that leads to another part of the cave.
That
no?
leads to another map. Look.
Yeah.
Kind of just gauging from the distance though. even though you can see across the fissure there, it looks like there might be a cave in to the north over here, to where the path leads.
I don't think the 8-foot jump would also be what.
I think you come back to us and we take the 8-foot jump together.
But that would entail you guys.
Well, I'm telling you, like,
sneaking
the
past
path ahead is
over.
blocked.
Holding hands.
It's
It's
The path
blocked.
the path past the fissure is blocked. It appears to be there, whatever exit there was, it's a cave in.
Oh, so there's
Yeah, there's
nothing
no
there. Okay, sorry, that was my. I thought there was something more to it. All right, head back down.
I'd say.
So that's a dead end. Where the fuck are these people?
Not in this
What
cave.
about the?
Go to the right.
That's gonna lead her back to the.
Go head over to the right, please. And then scroll over, please.
Now you're in the water.
Just hanging out.
There
There
they all are.
Oh! Nailed it.
We're gonna have to
So-
fight those ogres regardless.
So,
Wait, so those are just people? Is that correct? I
Yeah.
see people in my vision.
Yes.
If I talk to them, I'll fuck up my
Yeah,
invisibility.
don't do it. Just go ahead.
damn
Go
it.
ahead a little bit more to the
God.
opening of the where they are
Damn it!
to see if there's anything in with them, and then come back.
Okay.
Tickle his chin hair friendly like to let him know that there are friendlies
No.
here.
I'll tell them I'm a ghost.
so that interaction that cancels
Shit.
it out.
As you appear, I'm a ghost. You're like,
So you're gonna
Damn
run
it.
back?
no, you're not.
No, she wants to walk forward to the mouth of the cave.
Nesrax, you are not my conscious.
I imagine
I
you
do
being
wanna look
like,
forward.
ooh,
Where are you going?
I'm just gonna move to the mouth of the cave that they're in. I just want to see if there's anything or how many people there are. Can you scroll?
Jesus Christ.
Scroll over.
fucking
Wow, holy shit! There's a lot of people over there.
They're at the asshole of the cave.
Yeah, that looks like a giant
All right,
arsehole.
guys.
Good damn.
So it's all people.
Is it all ogre now?
It's
so,
all ogre now.
So it's all people. What about that blue icon?
Hang on. Well,
They're probably king.
King
Spe-
Theoden.
a special guy.
a short tunnel leads to the sunken cavern that echoes the sound of flapping wings. The sound emanates from a naturally formed pit in the cavern's floor, which is covered with bat guano.
That's not.
10-foot-high ledges surround the pit.
God damn it, Bruce,
from
wipe your
raised
ass better.
alcoves to the north, east, and south. Huddled in these alcoves appear to be about 30 or so villagers, and you've kind of determined that they're the people of the Nightstone.
Sacrifice them for our safety.
They're all.
Like I said.
You can hear the faint sound of whispers to each other, kind of sobbing. Most of them are panicked and scared, and it does appear that they can freely escape from where they are right
Fuck up
now.
Villagers.
Apparently.
Ah, shit.
Well, you gotta come back to us, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's
Can
anything
you make a
read.
perception check?
Perception?
Yes, please.
1 sec. Let me look at my modifier here. Where the hell's my perception?
At least they can eat the back guano.
There, and
Oh,
wisdom.
good.
Sustenance.
Okay,
I
thank
don't
you.
think so.
Not very wise.
It makes lovely pottery
Shut up.
per Ace Ventura.
5.
Like I said, you're not very wise.
Kirsten, you see the back one and you hear the sound of bats. You're not quite sure where exactly it's coming from, though. Just kind of gazing out from the ceiling, you don't see bats, which is a little strange to you.
Something's coming from the hole, I'm guessing. In the middle.
How big is that hole in the middle?
About 5 by 5.
I mean, it looks like it.
No,
you
it
know,
looks like it's about 15 feet wide.
here's my
It's about 5 feet.
Alright.
my thought process is we're gonna have to take out these ogres.
So,
Well, for them to be safely
Well,
let out.
we
yes.
go in there, bats are gonna shoot up out of that hole and alert them anyways, and then we're gonna be fighting those ogres with a room full of fucking people.
so let's just fight the
Do
ogre.
the people have any weapons on them? I'm assuming not.
Well, I don't know, DM.
That guy looks like he's got a stick and a stupid hat.
We won't know until she gets back.
Nothing's more dangerous than a stupid hat.
we won't know until she gets back.
Actually, can I look at these villagers and see if they are armed?
Kirsten, kind of taking a head count, quick glancing around, you do see there appears to be a couple soldiers. They're similarly dressed to the ones you met in Nightstone.
They were useless.
All of them,
Yeah.
all of them appear to be resting on the floor and being tended to by the other villagers.
So they're hurt, yeah.
They look like they're wounded, and whatever signs of weapons that they might have had, it's not quite clear. But
mass healing spell.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, but it takes 10 minutes.
you're gonna go under the assumption that if they had weapons and were able to escape, they would have used them by now.
Yeah, no, I get
but
you.
it's a chant.
Okay.
So it's not silent. It's a lot of Alaskan throat singing.
What?
Alaska.
I thought it was the
crossing.
jewel yodeling, like calling cattle down.
No,
Oh.
no, I'm a death cleric.
Okay, that's
Remember
fair.
that.
I still think the Julie yodeling would fit your character
Gobble, gobble,
perfectly.
gobble, gobble.
Okay.
Yes, but that
What about the rats to the...
fuck the rats. Fight the ogre. By yourself.
Really?
I'm wondering. I'm actually thinking. Hold on.
Kristen, by this time, as you're kind of sitting there pondering what to do, it's already been about 20 minutes.
All
You
right.
might want to head back.
Fuck
Just
off!
come, just
yes.
come back.
I'm gonna turn back, and I'm gonna run back to the guys. I'm wondering if I can cast a
Potion of
spell though.
invulnerability.
I kind of
I'll
want to
start
know.
taking out
Cast a
small
spell,
ones with the other
it'll-
ones.
No, no, no.
Interaction.
And then
I
we'll
wanna
fight with the
see-
big ones together.
Shit, that is
You're
interaction.
down.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Basically,
All right.
you just scout.
I run back to the
Vulnerability
guys.
No, I can't. You're gonna
I
take
wanted
that
to
potion
see if maybe I
because
could
you're a
cast
fighter and we'll do heavy damage while I
prestidigitation
won't.
and make the
Okay,
cave almost
so,
look empty,
Berserk, potion of invulnerability.
like so that way
I'll,
that the like
start
caves and
taking
stuff
out
like
the small
or the
goblins
trolls
if
and
you
shit
can keep the
won't
ogres
bother.
But you're
distracted.
still
That would
worried.
be a mass illusion, not prestidigitation.
That and so that
We'll all
doesn't
hit
count.
the
Okay.
ogres together.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it would be too big.
I think
to
we go the way we're gonna go and clear out those rats, clear out everyone there, and then hit the main cave and take on the ogres.
I mean, yeah.
But we need to try and lure them separately because we can't take both of them on at one time.
I agree with that. So
I think
I think your
if-
traps are going to be more adept at killing the rats than anything else. And you have to remember that ogre is also sleeping. We can get a surprise
Plus,
attack on
there
it.
is another path through the whole thing that they could.
That's assuming,
But they have
that's
to go one
assuming-
by one,
That's
though.
assuming we're not noticed by anything else around him.
Kristen,
and
I'm
they
gonna
don't wake
assume
him up.
if you're having this conversation with your allies.
Sorry, yeah, I stopped my invisibility spell. I'm back with them.
Okay.
So I tell them what I know. I tell them
Okay.
what I saw.
Holy
and
fuck.
Yeah. So my thinking is that if we engage the ogres, we can possibly get a surprise attack on them, which is fine, and it's in a more open area. If the rats and whatever the fuck else was in that north room, they have to siphon out because it's a smaller space in both of those cave inlets. So they have to filter in one by one by one. We can pick them off as they come in.
And that's also assuming. Well, you mean if we engage the ogres?
Correct.
Okay. That's also assuming that they'll hear it too. So they
It's a
may not-
cave. I mean, a reverb sound.
True.
And then I'm saying if that's the case, if an ogre can get through that small space, now an ogre is coming in through the sides and we're engaging an ogre in a smaller space. That's my thinking here. Versus rats in an open area. But what do you guys think?
I'm gonna go with whatever your plan is. I
So-
wasn't paying attention to most of it.
Go ahead.
I wasn't paying attention either.
Awesome. Your plan
He
is.
was just wondering where your voice was coming from.
I guess so. Assholes.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, I like
What
that.
are we doing? We're
I like
going
that
north?
idea more.
I was
We're
thinking of
engaging
something
in-
else.
We're gonna engage in the east cave.
Got it. So my
Thank you,
thoughts
Drax.
on the East Cave, since we're going to follow your plan.
Yeah.
Nesrax, Rage, Fillmore, Potion of Invulnerability.
Don't tell me what to do.
All three of us, we're going to go ahead and hit those goblins and take out the rats while they're busy with the ogre.
Okay.
Good lord, we're gonna
We still
die.
missed
We're
one.
gonna fucking die.
So
No, we're good.
you guys are gonna run into it from the exit of the mouth and just try to confront the.
No, we're not running. I think we should try to sneak
Dude,
first
yeah,
to at least
but
get
still.
to the ogre.
Fucker.
Because but the goblins aren't asleep, correct?
No. Keep in mind that
The goblins are still alert because of what we did before.
We're gonna get crushed.
Can someone give me a nature check? Maybe anyone, I don't care.
Rolling your dice. I'm not playing these anymore. No wonder you got rid of these fucking dice, Kyle.
Yeah. 18.
Kyle, you do know goblins since they're kind of abundant creatures, and you do know they have excellent sight
They're
within the
dicks.
dark.
Goblins are dicks. They'll see us.
Thank you for the knowledge.
Anytime.
That's fantastic to know. Thank
I'm
you.
wondering if I make a small illusion or a small light
Go
that
fuck
will
yourself.
draw them.
Ooh, shining light! Like that.
Yeah, or just like make them think that there's something going.
I know a lot about goblins, like how they talk.
So, what would a goblin want?
Shiny.
So, if she made a small illusion of a treasure chest in the center of the room,
They go for the shiny.
I do that.
I don't think you can do that with presentation.
God damn it.
God has
I like how
spoken.
you just sat there and
cannot.
listened to him. Like, what about the fucking idiots?
So what exactly does prestidigitation do then?
Apparently, it's not allowed to be
It-
any.
Apparently it does
does
shit.
it's a very simple illusion. It like
It's a single coin in the middle of the room.
No, it's this trick. I can't do it.
oh,
It's like when the light fucking shines off your phone or something and you can project it onto the wall.
like for instance, she could make a bottle of water look like a bottle of wine.
No,
Oh, you're Jesus.
She can you can flicker lights on and off with it like a candle flame. You can mimic a sound. You can mimic.
I could do that too. It's called turning a light switch on and
I
off.
can create a non-magical trinket.
Treasures isn't trinket though.
Okay.
No, but
You know what? I
Three
have a
changes.
gold ring.
No,
I
make-
chucked the fucking gold ring.
Make an ogre-sized trinket.
Man, where's
Make a big
where's
ass trinket.
where's
I can't do
Shin Chu chains when we need him? Just throw his fucking
No,
chains
I
in
have
there.
chain
gold
2,
ring.
1 chain.
I'm gonna chuck the gold ring in the middle of the cave.
In hopes of driller. Oh, okay. Well,
That's a brilliant
Fuck
plan.
it.
It's
Go with
simple.
yeah.
We'll do it live.
We can't see it.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fucking do it live.
You know
This is
what?
where everywhere but me and Fillmore die. Fillmore the Fantastic. Oh fuck.
The fantabulous.
The ring itself isn't loud enough that you think it's going to make a significant noise.
So tie a rock to it.
Sorry, atmosphere-wise, the cave itself, you do hear a kind of constant sound of dripping of noise, like water just being dripping out from the caves. It kind of
That's disgusting, Terry.
Terry, light it up.
it echoes throughout the cave, and the sound kind of mildly drowns out smaller noises. So you assume that if you throw
Cast light on the
a
ring.
ring, no one's going to hear that fall like on the
Should
rocks.
I
Cast light on the ring
cantrip light on the ring?
and throw the ring.
Touch.
Okay, Kristen.
Where am I chucking this thing, Jess?
Yeah, where are you
It's
throwing?
your idea. Fuck you.
Where do you think? Well,
Up north. Up north.
No, throw it at the ogre.
at the sleeping one?
No, the one playing in the mud.
No, because
Okay.
then it'll go into the mud and be hidden.
Just towards it.
Okay.
If
I
those
threw-
two goblins get too close to that ogre, the ogre might just mess it
Oh,
up.
that's
the
true.
goblins might.
Now,
think, oh,
Kristen, you
ogre's
don't
still
have
shining.
invisibility to throw it out that far, so your line of sight is technically. Hang on a second. So
15 feet.
that's
25 feet. 30 feet.
35 feet.
So she can throw a ring 35
You
feet.
saw that?
That would probably hit.
So I
I
would
throw
have
it
to say
towards the
That
general.
ugly
black
son
tide
of a
towards the
bitch.
north.
Yeah.
Because that's going
I
to block
throw it-
line of sight.
Go
little
up
farther
one,
north.
up one, and then to the right. To the right. There. I throw it there.
okay.
Tink, tink, tink.
Vision.
Yeah, we are.
I'm sorry, I might
We do our own
drop.
stuff.
We throw a lit up ring.
This shit is
Shit is lit.
Shit is lit. Shut up, Phil.
baby. It's triple.
Yeah, from that goblin up 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1 to the right. Now they both have line of sight of it, and they fight for it.
I probably should double checked. What's the range of light?
It's on the ring. It should be fine.
20-foot radius
But it's on the ring, so it's 20 feet going
from
from
the ring. Yeah.
That's fine.
So, Kristen, as you throw out this
So,
object
two.
over there, the ring flies
I'm gonna lose
across.
my gold ring.
You lost your gold ring.
God damn it.
It's still lit.
I've got 2 more on me. You can have
find
them
it.
both.
That's fine.
You watch as the ring illuminates a small area right here and immediately
Last for 1 hour.
attracts some creatures. The ogre who had been bathing immediately looks at it and sees something on the ground. You see him as he kind of stands up for a bit. He's and begins to walk towards it. At the same time, you see
You got a hand grenade?
you watch as a goblin who had perched himself on a
Mouse,
nearby
only
ledge
hand grenade.
Damn it.
jumps down and makes his way towards it. Ooh, shinies!
We're just doing color splash, I guess. Color spray.
You watch as the ogre's kind of looking down on
No,
it,
you're right.
and immediately the goblin who doesn't want to incite the wrath of the orc quickly snatches up the ring, places it in the pocket, and scurries back up to his ledge.
Ah, you
Fucking A.
So hey, now you're out of ring.
You're out of the guild.
Shut up, Phil. You just joined.
you know,
What were you guys
Let her
honestly? What were
in.
you guys hoping to do with that?
I
I
don't
think
know.
start fighting, and maybe we could just get the jump on him. Is that goblin to the left? Is he facing out or facing in?
I'm still gonna say this is a stupid mistake.
Why do you want to fight all those fuckers? in the
Because they're smaller. There may be more of them, but they're smaller. They're going to be weaker. They're going to be easier to hit. We have
You don't give a friend.
we can go. We have a little bit more security going that way instead of charging into a room where you got ogre 1, ogre 2, goblin, goblin.
You realize that we're gonna have to do this
There's three
regardless.
goblins.
They're protecting
Yes, but
where
we
the fucking
can
villagers are.
we can try to. We could try to get
We
the.
could get tired from one encounter and
no.
then go to another
So
encounter.
you could
sneak
have
around it.
the majority of us after we fight all those guys, because there was a dead body up there. I saw it because Justin fucking misclicked. So they could have something that we could use, or
Such
What a bad DM.
land cheater.
Technically, she saw it.
or
Maybe I did too.
we can be two split, and we're in the middle fighting the ogres while someone is up top leading the people back that way, so they're safe
the
back
mouth of the
there
cave?
through the mouth back there,
Okay.
and then out.
That's a tall order, given how many villagers there are. They would, I assume, all have to pass.
Single
a stealth
file,
check.
motherfucker.
No, I'm saying I would assume every villager
Hold
would
hands.
have to pass a stealth
No
check.
stragglers.
And watch
It's
out
just
for those
third grade.
traps.
Come on.
And watch out for those traps in the.
Yeah.
We get outside
Either
to
way,
get
though-
PB&Js.
No,
Either-
I see your point.
But
though.
no, I'm saying either way, we're gonna have to fight those things, because if we're fighting those guys, we're gonna make noise, which they're gonna come out and attack us.
All right, so let's go north then.
That's why my original statement before is we're gonna have to clear this cave, no matter how we go about this.
I
So
mean,
let's
I
just
just
get
think
out of the way?
siphoning them. Okay, fine. Let's go north.
I
instead.
have that color spray. It's a blinding effect that's a cone 50 feet in front of me.
Well, then maybe you should lead with that. All these
Well,
fucking rats.
Kellen can't see in front of him.
Yeah.
So let's go north.
And,
I'm
and,
saying-
and that's
I
why
pull-
I was asking about that other room. I was hoping you would have gone into the other room to look, because I could cast that immediately if I knew how big
No,
it was and fill the room.
I did see it. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay.
And all those things would have to probably.
Because,
sort
I
of
mean,
check.
we do have traps at this entrance, and that's why I set them there, because I thought we were gonna go north and
Well, I
then
just see
around.
that
Let's
one is
just-
sleeping and then the
So
other
yeah,
goblin.
let's just go north and just
Yeah.
wreck shit up.
All right.
Let's go.
But it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't mean that we still can't get the jump on them.
Yeah, let's just
well,
go
that's
north.
that's if we don't reverberate any noise.
See, but that's the thing is, whatever gets stuck in these traps turns this into a choke, and then nothing
is
can
true.
get through that.
Good point. Okay.
They have to come through the top, if
Okay.
they come through at all.
Got it. Let's go north. Once we hit that curve at the top that goes a little bit to the west,
Yeah.
we can cast light there and just start wrecking the shit up.
Do we want to cast light, or do we want to try and throw Kellen up front
We
to
can-
cast his?
Because
spell?
that ogre might be sleeping, but nothing says that it's not gonna wake up when the one that's playing the mud charges at us, plus the two goblins that are there.
No, it's true. I was just thinking if we just consistently sneak.
But it doesn't matter. Let's just
Yeah, we'll just go north.
run up and we'll kick down the
So
door.
we'll go
Rainbow
north.
Six style.
I'm leading Phil
Spray and pray.
behind me. I'm gonna have I'm gonna see what's up in front. You can scroll.
There is an
please.
opening to your left of you that you guys haven't explored.
Go.
Let's go left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go left.
Marching order.
Me, then Phil.
We're
And-
still in the
That's
cave.
it for right now. The rest are back.
They're still hanging out back here.
Or we're gonna go that way. Should we just head up?
Well, we don't see what Kristen sees.
Well, yeah, but if we're near her,
Can you move it over a
A
little?
larger
bit?
on rock fills. Oh, you're right.
Not to be a dick.
No.
You're being a total dick.
There you go.
A large round rock fills the low 4-foot diameter tunnel leading to this cave. The boulder fits snugly in the tunnel and must be pushed into the cave to clear the passage.
Can we push it?
Make a athletics
Real
check.
good.
Athletics check. Push it real good.
Push it real good.
No.
No, thank you.
I really can't.
22.
Good rolls.
We're
Kristen.
doing athletics.
Yeah, it's just me.
Just
I'm
you.
taking it.
With
that-
an
I have
amazing
more.
strength for a bard, you push up against this boulder and just shove it. The sound of the rock scraping against the tunnel side echoes and emanates throughout the cave.
Shit!
As you push it in and collide it against the opposite of the wall, you are greeted by what appears to be a small treasure hoard. It's around that time you begin to hear voices coming from the north.
Yeah.
Whose is that?
Kellen and I hide.
Hide and push the boulder back.
Yeah. We're
You
gonna
begin,
push.
you begin to hear the sounds of chatter in a language you're not unsure of, and immediately you begin to hear footsteps.
That sounded double X prudence.
Yeah. Kellen and I hide.
Okay,
You're gonna use that all day.
make a stealth check, both of you.
Oh, here. Actually, give me the cap.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Today, 11.
Plus, what's your modifier?
11. I rolled an 11.
Straight 11?
Yeah, 7 plus 4.
I got 12.
I didn't throw it strong enough.
Did you want to use your
Your
inspiration
bardic?
dice?
Yeah, you have an inspiration die you can still use.
1d6.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so I rolled a 14.
As you guys begin to climber and try to hide, there isn't very much space to maneuver in this cave.
We're going to
Dive
become
into the
real
treasure.
friendly.
You just dive into the treasure.
Shh, doesn't swing that
The only thing you see is the
I swing
is the
however I
boulder
want.
that you guys had pushed through, and then a small
I winked at you.
chest. There appears
That's
to be
a
a couple. There appears to be a couple satchels and stuff hoarded in this room, but there doesn't look like anything that's viewable to hide behind. As you guys kind of try to push against the darkness, there you hear the sounds of creatures walking through the tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Which way are they coming from?
The north.
From the north.
Because if they're coming through the tunnel, they're going to hit my traps.
They're coming
There's
from
no
the
traps in
Oh,
the
they're
north
going
one.
Oh, the north. Okay.
Don't let the caving get you down, Sokka.
Alright, now can I cast light
No, you're not with us.
on us? Because we can't see shit.
No, we'll sit here peacefully.
This is going to get
Listen to the
interesting.
sounds of us get slaughtered.
Kellen's going to have to wreck
It's
shit.
gonna get hairy, Doc.
We're all sitting down here. And then silence.
Someone
I think
killed
they're
the
doing fine.
No, that thing I was crying, that's what they killed.
Yeah.
You guys push yourself against the walls as much as you can.
Alright, fantastic. You're up.
Sucking my stomach in.
Fillmore.
Phil more fantastic.
Fillmore.
The fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
Try
Brother of Boombastic.
trying to kind of scratch down low and try to hide yourself within the darkness. There, you watch as these two goblins kind of wander in. Unfortunately for you, it's not a lot to hide behind. It just simply is looking if they were just popped open a closet and looked inside. And
I jumped.
to you.
Hi.
We both jump.
What, jump over them or?
No, I'm saying like we jump out and
Like over the center?
pop them.
Kristen should jump over him. Kellen should move up and pincer.
And pop them.
Pop and lock.
You weren't concealed enough for you to get the jump on them. It's just simply that they turned the corner and saw you guys.
Alright, roll for initiative.
Both of you roll for initiative.
Here we go.
Alright.
9.
So how many...
Damn it, Fillmore. Fillmore the Fantastic.
So what'd you say your favorite rock kind is?
Oh,
7.
okay. Well, first and
All right.
foremost,
I'm first.
there's a lot of rocks to go over.
This is not a good thing for me because I'm shit at
Alright,
combat.
first, top of your
no,
head.
I'm-
Just first thing that pops in your head.
What are your
Oh, it would
spells?
have to
Like
be
what are
obsidian.
you?
Obsidian?
I'm a fighter.
Followed that
So-
by
I'm a
chorus.
fighter.
Are you melee now?
specialize
Right,
in
very
ranged
useful as a
weapons.
tool.
Okay.
So really strong.
I agree.
So one of my
That's a very good
abilities
rock.
allows if I roll a 1 or a 2, I can just reroll it.
Goblins go first. You hear them shout at a screech. Briac! The sound of that begins to emanate throughout the cavern. You guys hear it, and
What was that noise?
You should cast light and we should go forward. Because we can't see in the dark.
Good point. At least we'll be able
Terry
to...
runs forward into a wall.
Get him! Clang!
Not like my
Hammer
sister.
bends again.
Alright, guys.
Kristen.
No, it's bent on
Wait, so do we hear the shriek of them?
It just
Yes.
looks like tinfoil.
All right, so
Okay.
yes, cast light. We're going.
Light on your weapon, light on your fist, light on my weapon.
We're gone.
How much light? How
20 feet.
20 feet.
20 feet dim.
So you got 60 collectively.
I don't think candles work that way.
You can't combine for one super
This is
candle.
one
Well, I'm
hell.
talking about like if you're in like
If you
a
we spread out.
triangular.
I can move 30
Alright.
feet, so I should have no problem making it to that
okay,
cave.
Okay, it's
Fuck.
20 feet bright, 20 feet dim. So 40 altogether. And it's all on weapons.
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 Where's your accent from?
I don't know.
I didn't know.
Okay, so we'll start with the round of combat first. And
I
we'll
don't care.
Goblin number
hi,
one.
Mark.
Goblin number one is gonna
That's all right.
go and take a swipe at you, Kristen.
I dodge.
Why are you tearing me apart?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Okay, cool, you did.
9 versus your AC.
What is it?
9.
That's a miss.
All right, he takes a swing at you, and you are able to narrowly miss. Second one is gonna take a swing at Kellen.
Towards that cave and
10 versus your AC,
just
Kellen.
Get asses and elbows
All right,
together.
Kristen, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm
not
gonna.
familiar
I'm
with
gonna
that. We're that
stab. Shut up, Terry. I'm gonna stab the goblin I'm engaged with my rapier.
Roll for attack, please.
Third.
It's a hit.
That's a straight up 19.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Yeah. What's my shit? Hold on. I gotta figure out. What
You're the only one that can read it.
It's a 1d8.
+1. No, the DA is diamond.
There it is. 1d8 plus 1. That's gonna be 8.
8. Okay, Christen. As you nearly avoid the goblin attack, you push yourself off against the wall.
I Superman punch my rapier through his face.
Nice. Ultimate punch.
Okay, you killed him.
Nice.
This goblin gets
The bard did
just
something,
a straight
and no
pierce
one's
right
there
through
to
its
see
skull.
it.
You
Just right through
you
it.
watch as his eyes just roll back as.
Oh, I love that.
I
noise.
just-
See it.
Skewered.
I just shish kebab his head.
That was
you,
fantastic.
You boot him off of your
Thanks,
weapon.
Phil.
You boot him off of your weapon and drop him on the floor. Fillmore, what do you do?
I'm gonna straight up Dark Souls like power slam this motherfucker with my
Okay.
great sword.
Because there are 2 against 1, is that goblin pincered?
The goblin's dead.
No, he's not pincered. They're both in front of him.
Okay.
I mean, you guys can see it right there. So.
Yeah, we're right in front
Just,
of it.
just 2 on 1. That's all
I was
I'm saying.
thinking about it, but it's too narrow for me to move around. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
if you
so I'm
step
gonna
forward,
straight up
yeah.
like heave it over my head straight down on top of him.
Okay,
Roll for attacks.
make an attack roll.
So was that? It's 20, right?
D20.
20. Yeah.
So it's a 10.
Plus,
I vote the DM should use my old dice.
you should have an attack bonus.
Yeah.
I vote the ogres should use
swipe.
my old dice.
Swipe again.
Just we have
So,
a
great sword
chance.
plus 5, so 15.
So 15. Yeah.
Okay, it's enough to hit him. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Yeah. Don't let me down.
Your damage.
Only
For 7.
7 damage. All right, as you jump up in the air,
Is that
bring down your
the
great
roll
sword and
plus-
slam it right and crack this goblin's skull wide open. You watch as just kind of bits of its skull and brain matter just splatter against across the cave walls there.
Good job,
It lets
both
out,
of you.
it lets out,
Great opening play, guys.
it lets out a
Pretty good.
as it drops to the floor dead.
There's no more noise.
It's around this time that your teammates decide to rush in and try to assist you.
Oh, hi, guys.
Sorry, we sucked, guys.
So, is there anything else coming this way?
Should we just? We should.
You're unsure, but whatever that they alerted, there could be more at this point.
So let's just. If we're gonna die, let's die in a more open area.
So,
No, let's stay right here.
I want to know what's in this room. Is my problem. Like, there's a
Oh.
treasure chest and shit.
Oh, there most certainly is. You guys gonna ransack the place first?
Yep.
Yes.
I'll
very
stand,
quickly. Very quickly. We're just gonna. fucking
I'll
run
stand
through.
up front.
Well, we're still out front, so
If
we're.
there's any rocks, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
There's a big boulder, but I don't think you'd like that.
I might. Can I pick it up?
No.
Damn it.
You can push
Really, it's really hard.
it got stuck in that corner.
So am I.
Ilfar,
That's
what
fantastic.
do we tell you about erections in battle?
It's just a might.
I feel like
Hey,
there's
he
plenty
can't
of
control when he's rock
plenty of
hard.
opportunity for Fillmore to say it's fantastic, and he's not doing it.
No, it's.
The battered wooden chest, though, has a very rusty lock on it.
Block mash.
I open it.
You
Actually, can I check for traps?
it
Although
does
I
appear
doubt
it does
it.
appear to be trapped.
Okay, I open it.
Uh,
Fucking flying viper comes out of my face.
It's the same one from
It's a-
before.
wait, wait.
It's a box of
You
bees.
said it does appear to be trapped, or it doesn't?
No.
It does not.
Okay.
No traps.
it is locked.
It's locked.
But it's
Yes.
old and
I have
rusty.
lockpicking tools.
Or just break the lock.
It's rusty,
Old and
just-
rusty.
just-
It's a rusty lock. Oh, I just pop it. Can I pop it?
You give it a one good clock, and it appears that the lock was just for show.
Okay.
It crumbles like a cookie, and just
Gingerbread.
crackles on the
Was
floor.
it a cookie? Because I'll eat it.
Oh.
As you
Thanks for the insight, Fillmore.
as you
Write
pop
that down
open
on your
the casing, it appears whatever
cookies.
It's in the chest.
Sorry.
it
Note
appears.
to self: Fillmore will eat random shit found on the cave.
As long as it looks like cookies.
You're a goat, aren't you?
I might be.
All right, it appears to be there's a whatever loot stash these guys have been hoarding for who knows how long. Cracking open the chest, you find 65 gold pieces.
Ooh,
That's it?
Yeah.
You guys
And a
suck.
gum wrapper.
And an
A gum
IOU.
wrapper,
Yeah.
an IOU, and a paper clip.
A matching pair of silver
It's like MacGyver's
salt and pepper
emergency kit.
shakers
Salt and pepper shakers.
made of silver.
Ooh.
Silver. So
Tell
that
us
means
more,
you can throw
Vanna.
That means you can throw it at ghosts and it'll hurt them.
There appears to be like a small
I'm serious.
It looks like a rolled up set of tools in a leather case.
I would like to inspect the rolled up leather tools in case.
As you pop them open, it appears to be a group, a set of lock picks and other tools.
I will
Wow,
take
this
them.
might have been something we needed.
I'll take them.
Do you need silver for any type of summoning spells, cantrips, ingredients,
might.
potions?
I think I do for magic.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, I'll carry the I'll carry salt and pepper.
You'll also have delicious meals from now on.
Yes.
I can mix it with my cider. I still have.
Are you?
Oh,
So
wait, no,
you're
I gave
gonna
it.
take the salt and pepper ones?
I'll take salt and pepper.
Salt
All right, I'm
and
gonna take the
pepper
lock picking
seed.
tools.
Was there anything else in the stash?
Yes, there appears to be kind of
Just salt
a.
and pepper in a box. This is their first album.
It looks like a rather intricately carved wooden idol of some sort, and it's been inlaid with gold.
I would like to investigate the idol.
You will have to make a religion check.
I
Let me.
can. Wait,
This sounds like a job for someone else.
I have one. Anybody?
Religion. 3.
Might be you.
I'm gonna.
Cleric?
I'm gonna. What is it? Inspect.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll give him an
Yeah,
inspection.
mine's 2. I know more history than religion.
Strange for a cleric.
16.
I'm a criminal.
Kristen, you've seen this before. It is a religious tool of.
Shut up your ass.
It is the symbol. It
It's the
is.
finger from
It's
Resident
a
Evil.
religious tool. It's called a thunder bead.
It is a symbol of Sylvanas, the Forest Father,
Ooh. Okay.
a known deity within.
If only we had a druid.
Who wants that? Anybody want that?
I guess I'll
Anybody
take
want You want it?
Yeah.
It's God related.
Even if you guys don't use it, you think it might be worth something.
I take it.
Also, in there appears to be a rolled up parchment.
I
What
at it.
What does it say? Or look like it says?
It looks like it is
be sure to drink your
a scroll of magic.
Be sure to drink.
It is it is a
Joel.
magical scroll.
Christmas is
Magic
Joel.
scroll.
Oh,
It is a magical scroll of Cloud of Daggers.
Cloud of daggers.
Ah, I have that spell. You can have it.
Okay, I'll set it aside.
Be sure
Wait, do I
to
have
drink
Cloud of
your oval.
You just said you did.
I do. Sorry, I do.
Oval tea.
Okay,
commercial?
just for kind of clarification, spell scrolls can only be utilized by characters who can cast that spell.
Oh, so you might as well use it as like a free
a
spell.
spell.
The spell
Oh, wait,
is
so
a
it-
bunny suit that appears on you with a Red Ryder BB gun.
Yep. Now,
Spell is called Pick Nightmare.
So with this, is this just like a free cantrip? Is that what it is? Is like
It's a free spell, one time
it's a free
use.
spell.
it's a
Okay.
free spell. Is it used as a minor action?
Or is it a bonus
Since
action?
it's an
Minor,
item.
It's a minor.
It's minor. There you go.
Minor.
No, I'm sorry.
Dagger.
I'm sorry. It is a one. It's one action because
Okay,
you're
so-
essentially casting the spell.
Yeah. Cloud.
So,
yeah.
so basically,
So it's an
a-
action?
It's an
Yes.
action, free spell.
Okay.
So yeah, you take it.
I'm taking it.
I didn't even have to use detect.
I'm just gonna write down 1 free cloud of daggers.
While
Alright.
supplies last.
I
Yeah.
owe you 1 cloud of daggers.
Okay.
All right, are we just gonna say fuck it and go north now?
Yep.
Yeah, we're going. Is there anything more in the area?
Not as far as you can tell.
Okay,
Cool.
we go north.
We're not sneaking.
We're not sneaking.
We're not sneaking.
I'm thinking.
in this.
I'm thinking
of
we should
sneaking
run
anymore.
and I cast cloud of
We're trying to
daggers
sneak, but
around the
there's
rats.
a 40
I agree.
light. You're gonna cloud them daggers?
Yeah,
Cloud
'cause
of dicks.
I should run in.
I think that's
Fillmore's
Fillmore's spell.
department.
Crown of dicks. Fillmore casts spell Crown of dicks.
Crown of dicks? They're just dicks.
Yeah.
Flop, 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 flop.
Beware my chrono
All
dicks.
of them except for one in the center.
That's the king
I
dick.
think the good plan. Cole had the idea of me going up front, casting the free cloud of daggers, and running up front because it will strike at anything
Huzzah!
within a 5-foot radius around me, and it's 4.
Just run into the
4
middle of 'em.
slashing. Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then you
Yeah,
become
but-
pincered by all of
We
them.
can
and get
fast ball
fucked.
special. I can just toss you in.
you want to toss me into it?
Have him-
Into a door jam.
think
So
that's
it's just like Hurricane from
Hurricane of
Deus
daggers.
Ex.
Listen, that ended badly
Exactly.
last time.
Or yeah,
Typhoon,
typhoon.
typhoon.
Yeah.
Typhoon.
All right. So how are you guys doing this?
So I'm gonna be up front.
Fastball special.
Are you gonna cast light so they can see?
We already
Or they
did.
already did. So
Am I
Yeah.
still up there with you so I can cast my color spray?
you were right with. You can be right behind me if you want.
I mean, am I up in the front? Like, not
well,
next to you, but I'm one of
I
the
think
first.
color
can
spray
be.
that chrome stuff.
You
from-
can be right now.
Determine a marching order, please.
Do what?
Determine a marching order.
I
One
say.
Bright Eyes here is
one-
going first.
3.
Because my blind
So-
lasts 10 rounds if it lands.
That's it. Do you want to
How
try
many-
and blind them first?
How often can you cast that?
No, I think you need to leave
It's
blind
a
for the
level-
ogres.
It's a level 1 spell.
Yeah,
Okay.
leave blind
Blind
for
the
the
ogres.
ogres.
Blind the
So
ogres.
it's gonna be me.
Well, it's a level 1 spell. It means he can cast it as many times as he wants, right?
No, that's
No,
a
it's
Oh,
cantrip.
fuck. Oh, that's right. It's cantrip. Okay. So, yeah, save that for the ogres.
I've got Firebolt, Ray of Frost, Color Spray, Chromatic,
what is
Orb,
with
and
you people?
Shield.
You know
Firebolt's
what?
great.
Let's do that.
chromatic?
Let's have him try
Firebolt's a
and.
cantrip,
Well,
that's
it's
a
going to be
1d12.
initiative based, so it's going to be either I jump in with surprise or he jumps in with surprise and hopes that his spray lands.
No,
See,
no,
I
you
can-
jump in with surprise.
Okay.
My Ray of Frost is a cantrip. I can cast that on the ogres, and when it
It's
lands,
going to be
it
me
slows.
first.
So
for a
that's-
minute.
And then
So
who's
blind
going
and then
behind me?
frost for
Blind
the
would be
ogres, but
better.
we don't need blind rats.
No.
No.
Helpful, but
Who's
more
going to be
helpful.
behind
Go
me?
dagger them.
We need to figure out a marching order here.
One,
So me,
2,
Cole's behind me.
and then
Bless you.
Well, I'm melee, so I need to be up
3,
close.
So
4, 5.
Yeah, but yeah, firebolt. Is that a cantrip?
Yes.
okay, Justin. It's going to be me,
Firebolt's good.
then Cole,
Eric.
Balefire,
No,
I was
then
gonna
it
blow
catches
my
it
face.
catches them on fire.
at the dead person right there. And I'm actually going to
The
There's.
X-Man.
It looks like there's more people up there in another cavern.
slightly, yeah.
That might be a wizard.
So I'm going to
You're a wizard, Harry.
jump where that
On the
X
dead
is, and I'm gonna cast my cloud.
You're gonna jump on the dead body.
Oh, I want to see.
Wait, so you're just gonna jump right into combat?
Yeah. I'm gonna jump in and cast
What are you gonna cast?
Cloud of Daggers.
Right.
Crown of Dicks.
The scroll, or the.
The scroll.
And everybody roll for initiative?
Make your chant.
Unless they all die.
You're casting chant from the scroll.
Oh, Cuisinart, 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 Cuisinart.
You're just turning it into 10-10 now.
Nope, that's not it.
It doesn't work.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.
Ain't the shop is tool in the shed.
That's
And then boom, dagger.
Cloud of Daggers only creates
That's all you get, son.
an area of 5
That's
feet.
all anybody gets.
Yeah, I'm saying
Around
it's
you?
5d5 around me. And each square is 5, right?
Yeah.
So if I jump over and I'm her, that's 5. 5?
Wait, in front of you or around you?
It's around. You fill the air with spinning daggers on a cube of 5 feet on each side. And if one square is 5 feet, that's an entire setup of all those characters.
Yeah, all
Damn.
Those, all those
Wait,
rats go through.
Each side around you, I mean, you're gonna hit
3.
Rocky here, and
I'm okay with that.
No, I'm saying my idea is to jump in the middle of them.
So she's gonna go
Taking
up to where the
you're
X.
going to jump over and jump right in,
Yes.
in the middle.
Yes.
There.
On the dead body.
And make a aerobics check.
Aerobics?
Acrobatics.
What is this, the firm?
Cast. I cast Jane Fonda.
Yeah, I was gonna say good.
Unlucky for you, I have Richard Simmons College.
Good thing you found scroll of buns of steel. Sweating to the oldies.
Is this VHS?
I cast
Oh, beta.
scroll of
Beta.
Tybo.
Betamax.
I
It has
cast-
higher resolution.
I cast
no,
touch of Tybo.
I have 14.
Legend of
You
Tybo.
Leap over.
I cast Ray of P90X.
This is insanity.
Hip hop keto.
Oh. Can we?
hip hop.
Justin Sun
So what, you
so
just get sick at the end of it?
Yeah.
Justin's
upset
mad.
about this. Yeah.
I don't know. You guys won't let me finish talking here.
Sorry, go ahead,
It's-
go ahead.
Keep talking.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Sorry,
Uh,
we're having
Go ahead. Does that count as a jump?
Yeah, sure. I don't
Okay.
care. Do what you guys want. All right, so
Christ.
no, seriously, you guys just like I'm trying to tell you what you guys. No, we do this. No, guys, we're gonna no get it. And I'm like, holy shit, guys, make up your fucking mind here,
Well,
please.
see what you did by bringing this. Now you gave us more to.
Exactly. I'm all, oh my god, this is the worst tool ever now.
It's too much because now we can see stuff. I'm sorry. Okay.
All right, Kirsten, you jump over this fucking rat, land right in the center where they're all feasting on this dead body, and crash right on top of it.
Boom.
You kind of like spread leg to try to like arc over the body.
Damn.
That's not so you're not sitting on top of it,
Oh, okay.
and land right in the middle of this pack of rats. Immediately, this goblin, he's kind of I would say elaborately dressed for what appears to be a goblin. He's got a crown of bones on his head.
Is that the top one? Up there?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
what appears to be he's surrounded by what appears to be just a stash of weapons, shields, spears, swords, just all scattered around him. As he kind of shoots up and startled by your appearance here, he goes, "Who's this you? What you doing here?"
About to fuck you up. And then I cast Cloud of Daggers.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
I don't think it said 5 feet around you. I think it just says 5 feet.
It says you fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side,
On each side, centered on a point you choose within range.
which is my
The creature takes 44 slashing damage.
When it
Wait,
enters-
centered on a point?
Yeah.
So you're the
Cent-
point.
Yeah, and I'm the point.
So you're gonna cast on top of yourself.
Yeah.
You're gonna die. Good night,
Sure, why not?
sweet bard.
Well, I guess it's
Kragnar has crushed her
Could you
last
have just
bus.
projected it forward?
Did you read the range? The range of 60 feet?
Well, that makes sense now.
Kirsten,
We pissed just off
You-
too much. You can't take this back.
can't.
you
No,
throw your
recognize
hands up in the air and cast this dazzling display of this cloud, and just standing with it, you can feel like you're in a blender.
It's like this really elaborate casting, and then just it just
Wait,
shreds
is it
you up.
it's a
Damn.
Well, okay, but the rats also get 4d4 slashing damage.
well, it's a spell, so you have to roll for it.
Kirsten, you take 10 damage
Okay,
on yourself.
that's fair.
I deserve this.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think that far ahead. I was
I'm
doing
sorry.
so well. I was doing so well.
We led gallantly just to fall on our faces.
Hey, it looked good though.
It looked great.
You know the ogres don't seem so bad then.
Yeah, no.
I like how the goblin's like, oh, and then watches you just obliterate yourself. And it's just like, oh, okay.
Can you feign death after this?
It's the ultimate intimidation. I don't care about my own life.
Yeah, I'm just killing myself.
Fuck this life.
You think
Guys,
I'm crazy?
roll for-
Wait about these guys.
Roll for initiative.
Wait, can I roll for damage against the rats?
It's at the start of the turn, or if they move into it.
But they're in it.
If it's at the start of the turn, or if they move in it of their turn.
When it enters the spell area for the first time on a turn.
Yes.
Or starts its turn.
Or starts its turn. See?
So when it
Oh,
starts,
so when they start their turn, then I roll the damage?
Yes.
yeah.
Right, so I rolled a 16.
Oh,
shit.
Initiative.
Am I first already since I already just jumped attacked?
Sure.
Okay.
No, you're not. You're just in
You
there.
just killed yourself.
If your turn starts, you have to roll damage for yourself.
You're never initiating again. What the elaborate like?
I'm sorry, we're all rolling.
Yeah, we're all rolling for initiative.
I'm not in there. I'm still handing it back.
Okay.
Is that all of us just we have to roll for initiative?
Yes, everyone, please.
Okay.
Why? I'm not even in there.
No, because you're behind us and like everyone's gonna attack.
Terry got
We
a.
gotta go in and recover the body, man.
I'm way in the back of that cave.
Balefire rolled a mighty 6.
I gotta love in our turn order. It says Fillmore the Fantastic.
I should have just gone with entertainer and wizard, and so I could have just like
Entertainer,
kids
wizard.
parties.
Yeah.
I specialized in kids parties.
You just color spray.
You've been out of work for a while.
Yeah. And chromatic orbs, color spray and chromatic orbs.
I got 7.
Chromatic orb do? Is this a colored orb you can launch?
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's actually really strong.
Kristen, what'd you roll?
It's actually really strong.
I figured I was auto 1. Should I roll?
Well, okay, so we'll start. Terry, what'd you roll?
8.
Fillmore.
16.
Balefire.
6.
Desrex.
7.
Yeah, I know everyone. It's the first time we've had low rolls for initiative.
Minus the blender
Yeah.
incident.
Hour first.
That's gonna haunt me, I have a feeling.
I've never seen somebody cast a spell and jump in it willingly.
Now you have.
I jumped first.
Listen,
Then
she's not the best bard. She's just the one we have.
Yeah, she's just a simple musician. Okay.
She saw the body of the beautiful young maiden and had to jump on it to see if there's a pulse.
I'll say you.
Was that a girl or a guy?
I like that though, Kyle. We didn't say she's a good bard. She's just the one we've got.
she's not the bard we deserve.
You might be.
At this rate.
Oh shit. I will say, this clears up my misunderstanding about this spell that I've had for like the past 4 games. Because I always thought it was a cube around me.
Yeah,
it's
just-
around a point.
you can
I'm
just
an
throw it.
idiot. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably should have read that range 60 feet part.
Yeah.
You enchant a Naruto dagger, toss it, and then it explodes, and you're just like, oh no!
Yeah.
Blast back!
We appreciate the martyrdom.
It was entertaining.
We're all just standing there. That's what that one does.
Okay, is it worse
Oh my god, it's so fucking
to
funny.
fuck up a fastball special or to cast a spell on yourself?
I don't know. That's a coin toss.
No
The
way.
sad part is like,
Okay,
this was done with so much
right.
valor and style.
Well, both of them were done with so much gusto. Like this is gonna be awesome, and they both went
You want
so,
even
so
rise?
south.
Crown
Oh,
of daggers.
You watch as
Or 20.
the goblin boss.
Unfortunately, the kind of daggers one.
Sword by sudden appearance, instinctively grabs one of the spears from off the ground and throws it at you, Kristen.
Oh shit.
You're fucked.
So
I'm dead.
What? Wait, what threw a spear at her?
All the
The
dagger,
goblin.
all the daggers
The
sticking out of your
Oh,
body.
the goblin.
This is
The rat picked up a
Can you guys see
spear.
this?
What?
Can you guys see the turn order?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's gonna throw a friggin' javelin at Kristen.
Big motherfucker there.
That's
10 versus
intimidating
AC?
sounding dagger.
What?
10 versus AC.
That's miss.
Just throws it screaming past you.
The dagger's deflected.
Lands in the dead body.
Fillmore, what do you do?
Fillmore.
Well, I need to step into.
Combat.
You can move through allies.
Okay, I move through my ally.
And
You have to move through the rat too.
right there.
Can you buy me a
right
drink
there,
first?
or right there.
Just
To the left.
Right there.
well,
Yeah.
Okay.
Fillmore, what do you do?
Do you have range?
Attack
say-
Fillmore.
Aim for the goblin.
I have a light crossbow.
You also have firebolt.
I do have firebolt.
Pincer the rat.
It's a 1d12. and that's
Pincer the
20
rat.
Keep in mind that if you try to use a ranged attack, you're at disadvantage because you do have like.
I have obstacles.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you only have 40.
Just,
plus
what do you
your
have for
range-
weaponry?
Your view is only 40.
I'm hand to hand. I have a light crossbow.
Well,
And the
alright.
giant sword.
I have a great
Hey,
sword, a long sword.
just
and,
start mowing down the
two
rats in
hand
front of you.
axes.
Yeah.
So mow down the
mow down a
rats.
rat.
You start mowing down the rats. We'll just
Alright,
keep
yeah, I'm
filling
gonna
in.
long sword that rat directly in front of me.
Okay, roll.
20.
Fucking Fillmore.
8.
Wait, what's
13.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, sorry, that was a 6. So it's an 11.
No, that's a miss. Sorry.
Jasper.
You charge in with a great battle cry, swing wildly, and just swing overhead where this giant rat is.
Fillmore the flaptastic.
Hey, because I didn't obliterate myself in a cloud of
Jerry, what do you do?
badass daggers.
All right, am I able to reach right? Can I push the dead body over and fight the rat? To the
Well, you can say just fighting on top of it.
Beat the rat with the body.
and then I want to use my longsword against the rat
Okay,
in front of me.
go and roll.
12.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
They're super
Oh,
beans.
so 12 is hit,
Hit,
11
yeah.
is not.
Yes.
Bullshit democracy.
Ooh, 10 damage.
Nice.
That one's dead.
You charge in, kind of stumble over the dead body, bring down
Ew.
your what was it?
Wait,
Great
I'm a
sword,
death cleric.
longsword,
Longsword.
Longsword.
longsword, and swing
I
down
still
and
have
just.
my shield out.
How do you kill the rat?
I just fucking slice it in half, like
Alright.
perfectly in half. Like it can be used as a display for a science thing.
Okay.
Okay, so you cleanly slice them like 2 pieces of bread,
Yes,
like a loaf, and the
fun?
rat's dead.
And toasted.
It's
and put some salt and pepper on it.
Rat's turn. Rat number 1 starts his round within the cloud of daggers. It's already screeching as it feels like it's in a rat in a blender. So 4d4, please.
Hey, Kyle, watch your
Yeah.
mic cable, dude. You keep hitting it.
What?
Watch the mic cable. You keep hitting it, and it's popping in
You
the
keep
microphone.
bumping it there at the microphone.
8.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
10.
That kills 1 rat. Roll for another, please.
3. 5. 6. 9.
Kills the other.
Alright.
Those rats have been obliterated.
Chop, chop.
You just watch as like bits of tufts of fur.
As you're on the ground, worth it.
Wait, those rats have to move.
Tufts
in
of
that
fur and
area?
flesh just flying out everywhere as
area.
the clouds begin
No,
to
those
dissipate
others.
and on the floor the rats are dead.
Now, point of clarification: those rats that are remaining, they should still be in the area, no?
No, it's only cube. It's not diagonal.
What?
Your spell says cube.
Yeah,
If it said
it's a
diagonal, it
cube.
would count.
Doesn't
But
that count as a giant square or no?
no. If it said diagonal, it would. But it
Oh.
says cube.
I think it's the difference between like cone versus burst versus.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're right. Because
No, it's from a center point, so it should be where she is, and then
you're
5
right.
feet around that center point.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
that would include all those rats too.
Yeah.
But they have to make a move first.
Or
No,
start their
they
turn.
have to
No.
start their turn.
Yeah.
They start in there. So, all right, keep rolling.
Roll for the next one.
Okay.
1 on the upper left corner.
That's 3.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
11 total.
That's dead.
Okay.
Roll for the one on the right, upper right.
3. 6.
Yep.
8.
Yep.
And 10.
That one's
Or
dead too.
9.
Roll for the bottom left.
So
Yeah, just say when it's dead.
she made that
2.
stupid mistake, but it didn't turn out to be too
4.
stupid in the end.
8.
All right, that's dead.
Alright.
So
you just jump in and
it's a little difficult for you guys to see within this cloud, but you see these like weird flickers of light just kind of like flashing within this cloud, and
So-
you just hear.
I want to clarify. I couldn't hit the rat because the daggers.
Oh,
you said you throw it in, it just comes out just dented.
The daggers just knocked my sword everywhere.
Mixed within the screech, the sounds of the screeching rats being torn apart, you also hear Christen. This is a bad idea.
With that, the spell is done because there's nothing in the area.
Yes.
Please, done.
Oh, thank God.
Does anyone have a band-aid?
It's like my sword looks like
Nesrach, what
a
do you do?
knife in a blender. Just
Just runs around in circles.
Well,
Handles all chipped up.
I'm going to. Let's see.
Just put that one
Join in.
down.
I'll just
I'm gonna move up to where Cole is, and I'm gonna throw a javelin at the.
You can't move past Cole right here because that's where Terry is. Terry's right here. Like if you move right
You can only
here.
move through one. Oh, you can move past us.
So
you
what's
can
your
move
speed?
diagonally to the
30
right,
feet.
can't you?
So 1,
No, actually, okay.
2,
So that should move me.
3.
Oh, never mind.
4. That's 20 feet.
Uh huh.
25.
The dead body moved, guys.
Yeah, you're now a dead body.
Oh,
You just delete the dead body.
25.
Or just move it to the pile of rocks to the side.
Well, I can go 30.
30 would be
And
about
then,
right here.
Right
and then
there's
your
fine.
visual range is
That's good.
40.
Spear that motherfucker.
Kill him.
You got a fucking sickle?
Yeah, I do.
No, it's a sickle, not a scythe.
The only problem is I can only
It's
attack
still
5 feet in
yeah,
front of me. I
just
can't.
Yeah.
You don't have a
It's
javelin
just a
throw?
scythe.
I
So
do,
badass.
but my javelins
No, if I
are
want- if we get a
20
scythe, it's mine.
Still on the
30 to 120 feet. That's why I wanted to
No,
move
that's fine.
up.
You can throw it
After
from
my
there.
white.
You
Okay.
land within the range of 30.
Okay.
After that,
See,
you have
yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Then that's what I'll do.
All right, so go ahead and throw a javelin.
Good, because you only have visual range of 40.
It's literally just like just right in front of him.
18.
That's a hit. Roll for damage. Oh yeah, you hit it. Okay, never mind.
26.
I wonder how powerful this goblin is.
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
8.
Okay, it takes 8 damage.
I was right. I do
It's
have
definitely not a
+4 hit.
weenie. Yeah.
I
That's the
hit
Goblin
it.
King.
I hit it in the weenie.
Or I assume the Goblin King. He's got a crown.
Jareth? It's David Bowie?
Yeah.
Okay, we're fighting David Bowie.
Kragnar.
Dance. And he's just sitting with the
Kragnar.
Fugi
Ragnar.
Yes.
ball or whatever it is.
Umpteenth.
You're kind of scratched up, but you're okay.
Well, you have healing word.
I'm okay.
You don't have.
What are you gonna do?
A true spell.
You've got a knife in your head.
That is a fashion accessory. Shut up, Fillmore. I'm going to move up to the left by 1. And I'm going to fire. Or actually, no, I'm going to get up in his face. I'm going to move up 1 and I'm going to take a rapier
Like right here,
stab.
or right in front of it. Right
No,
here.
to like
Go
yeah,
ahead,
there,
yeah.
yeah. To the left, there you go. And I'm gonna stab him with my rapier.
Good.
Film was not so
Oh
fantastic.
fuck! I got 5.
That's a miss.
You like jab at him and it's just
Balefire,
like,
what do you do?
Nice.
it's just like
I would like to move forward 20 feet right in front of the goblin.
Yep.
I would like to punch that goblin in the face.
Go ahead.
It is pincer. Do I get an attack advantage?
It is not pincered between
No,
you.
pincer is-
We're L-shaped. It's front and back,
Oh, so
full line.
Lowercase, not uppercase.
all right. I'm attempting.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I got 5 plus.
Don't you have that magic thing where you can just say reroll?
No,
Oh.
I do not have that. So 9.
All right. As you guys rush in to attack this
Both of
us.
goblin king, you watch as he hastily grabs a shield off from the ground. Christen lunges forward with his rapier, and he quickly reflects it off, pushing Christen off. And as you run in, hopefully that she's distracted by the current attack, you watch as your fist just slams hard with a loud clang against the shield.
I would like to use my bonus attack to attack again.
Go ahead.
15.
That misses as well. As you think you can try to, with kind of like a left hook there, to counter against him, he steps to the side and avoids the attack.
He has a shield, gentlemen.
Yes,
Ladies,
it does.
he has a shield.
Yes, it does.
Panic.
It's around that time you begin to hear the sound of a woman. It sounds like coming off from the upper right hand corner. You hear the sound of a clang as something kind of rattles against the rocks there. She goes, "Hello, please help me!"
Shut the fuck up, bitch!
we're busy. Shut the fuck up.
Wow, that's rather rude.
I yell out, keep calm. We'll be there in a moment.
But don't yell at me. Like,
We have rocks.
No,
and
you
rings.
don't. No, you don't. You
don't,
yell out,
don't.
"What are your measurements?"
Are you single?
Yeah.
Never mind, I don't care.
Hey, was it age, sex, whatever?
ASL.
ASL.
I do not remember that.
Age, sex, location.
You hear yourself think,
Location. something wet.
22, female,
Yeah.
Cave.
in a cave.
Around the corner.
I didn't hear what.
OMW.
It's a
BRB.
Yeah.
AFK.
Within this moment, you watch as this Goblin King. You see he's kind of like holding up the shield, trying to like sway it around back and forth between Kragnar and Balefire. He's looking in a panic, and within a quick instant, you watch as he drops the shield to the floor with a loud clang and he goes, "Wait! Stop!
Why?
Sorry.
Give
we
us a
don't-
good reason.
Sorry, we don't speak, bitch.
Hark is sorry! Hark gives up!"
Does knowing that you just finished another episode of the Absolute Geek Podcast leave you with an empty feeling in the pit of your stomach? Don't worry, we got you covered. Head on over to iTunes and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our content. As long as you're there, why not leave a review? Not an Apple user? No worries, we got your back. You can also find us on the Google Play Music Store, as well as SoundCloud, Stitcher, Podbean, Overcast, and any other podcast application. Want to keep in touch with us and be the first to know anything and everything the guys are up to? Make sure to like the Absolute Geek Podcast on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. If following adventures through pictures is more of your style, then make sure to stay up to date with the guys on Instagram. If you'd like to donate to the show, you can do so through Patreon and receive Patreon-only content. But remember, you never have to donate. That's an option. Your love and admiration is just as good. And as always, thanks for listening.